I was saying that some of these guys don't know the dynamic between being the viewer and being a friend. Like, you're a viewer, Lyle. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't plan on getting to know you in real life. You're a viewer. And the fact that Kanai said that your girlfriend was fat or whatever he said, and you took it so, you're so offended by this that you're still talking about it 4 months later. First of all, the fact that you're still talking about it 4 months later makes me think that you don't even have a girlfriend. It makes me think that you're just a psychopath, delusional person. And you know, homie was always telling us like, oh, Scott, Bailey, you guys should come visit me. Nigga, I ain't never gonna get on a plane and fly and visit your ass, bro. I don't even know who you are, and I don't plan on knowing who you are, and I'm not planning on going to bumfuck nowhere so you can kidnap me or some shit. Like, you're weird. 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 It's giving fucking cringe and weird. The fuck? Royalty says, I think he's butthurt because he got unmodded. I don't understand why he wanted to be mod. In my opinion, when you're a mod, your job is to moderate the chat, attempt to help make clips, promote the stream. Modding isn't just having the wrench and being like, I'm the mod, I'm special. Homie wanted to fucking dick ride, man. And the crazy thing is, that's why I never trust a dick rider. Never trust a dick rider, chat. Never trust a dick rider. If you have a fan a supporter who's a super fucking fan who's glazing you too much, don't trust them. I'd rather trust a guy like Royalty who occasionally fights with me, occasionally disagrees with me. A guy like Kanai who disagrees with me, pushes back, fights back, than a guy who's glazing. Because the guy who glazes, they'll switch on you like that. The guys who are glazing are trying to manipulate you. I'd rather have a nigga who says, hey, yo, Scott, I watch your stream. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I disagree with you. Versus the people who glaze and they agree with everything you say. Because I don't trust those people. I don't. And Lyle was one of those guys. Lyle was one of those guys that was glazing like crazy. And then he comes in here and he starts saying a bunch of stupid shit like, oh, Scott, you're a horrible streamer. You're ass. All you do is react to other content. All you do is do this, do that. And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, when we were watching FouseyTube, you had no problem. I don't think Royalty was in here when we were watching FouseyTube, but when we were watching FouseyTube, this nigga was in here every single day. All he was doing was obsessed with FouseyTube, talking about Fousey, talking about Fousey, talking about Fousey, talking about Fousey, talking about Fousey. When we stopped watching Fousey, he would come in here. Yo, Fousey's live. Hey, dude, Fousey's doing this. Fousey's doing that. Yo, Fousey did this today. Yo, Fousey ate a sandwich today. It was crazy, bro. Yo, yeah, Fousey went to the beach today. It was wild, dude. Fousey, 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 Fousey. So for you to come back 3 months later and say, yo, Scott, all you do is watch unoriginal content. You watching brain rot. You watch Kai Cenat, AMP. I don't like that. It just tells me that you're full of shit. Because when we were watching your favorite content creator, you had no problem with it. But now that we're watching something else, you want to cry and say, oh, this is horrible content. And then on top of that, when I stopped watching Kai Cenat as well and AMP, now you want to come in here and say, oh, this is non-tent. This is non-tent. Whereas when Fousey was live, there were times where Fousey wasn't talking to the chat at all. Kanai was in there. Kanai knows what I'm talking about. Fousey would go live and we'd have 3 hours of literal silence. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying like, oh, he didn't talk. No, he literally had a stream that was 3 hours of literal silence. He didn't say absolutely nothing. It was dead fucking silence.